Good morning. I don't know why that name doesn't change. Okay. Morning, everybody on TikTok. Good morning, everybody on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Just getting started. And yeah, let's get some music going. Not loud because my beautiful wife is sleeping. Let's see if we can get a little bit of music going here for you guys. Good morning. Let's see, do we send any out? No. Hold on. Let me go back here. Today is Saturday the 22nd, because some of us don't know. And happy birthday, Nikki. Let's see, 10 o'clock, 10:30, I'll schedule this to send. There you go. All right, now let's get the YouTube channel set up. I don't see my live. Oh, geez. What's up, peeps? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Give me just a second to get everything set up. All right. Helping beginners. Yep, that's us. If anybody has any questions this morning, please ask. Tell them.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Haven't got the Bach. Haven't got the sniper. Haven't got the safety trade system. All right. Now, supposedly... Oh, not the right one. Fuck. Yes, here we go. There we go. We are live. All right. Good morning, A Patriots. Marbar. Ellen. Marco. Cardman. I'm watching the last few weeks, and I love how user-friendly your system is. Thank you, Marco. I've tried very hard to make that so. It's been a long time coming. All right. The trade system. Now, let me see real quick here. Thumbs up on YouTube. I would appreciate that very much. This is one of my rare Saturday mornings. I really don't care for it. Here we go. Nothing. Saturday's a great training day for you guys, but generally speaking, aren't my favorite. What's up, Kenny? Kenny J0007. Kenny J. Why don't I recognize your name and you're a moderator? But good morning to you. Oh, I don't know. What do we got? About 30 total on the things. About 35, 40 people. It looks like people are coming in. Good morning, Lazarus. Oh, shoot. Forgot to put that on. Thank you, Lazarus. You reminded me to do something. Got to do my liker thing. The safety trade system. You can see the Bree bot fully automatic trading robot that is coming, and I don't care what I have to do, it is coming, is now we're getting a little tighter entrances, but it's still calling the wrong entrances overall. It keeps re-entering the trade and getting KJ and Keith to recode that for us. But it's taking them a little time, but you know, it happens. It happens. This is the only one it was supposed to call out of the whole group. It did call the correct one correctly, but, or the one it needed to correctly, but then it added in a few trades, so that wasn't swell. What's up, Bandit Trader? Good morning to everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Messenger, whatever. We're all over the dang on place. I have so much work to do. That's not even the brie, but I just have work to do. Oy, oy, oy. Nah. Oh, Ken Louder. I didn't know that, Kenny. Sorry. Ken Louder is Kenny J. Oh, okay. What's up, peeps? All right. What other charts do we have open? Oh, yeah. Love that one. 15-minute buy. This is a sell. Well, we'll get into all that later. All right. Is there any symbols / things you want me to check over? Is there anything you want me to teach you? This is... You guys pick what I talk about. First come, first serve. But I'll try to do everybody in order that I can. Go ahead. Go with cells that went through. What's up, Jesus Blanco? Go over the cells that went through. You're going to have to be a little more specific than that. Cells on NAS. Is Litecoin at the bottom? Okay, good questions. All right, let's take a look. NAS cells. Bitcoin bottom. Oh, Litecoin. Yeah, we can even go over the trades on Litecoin. Sure. Let me come back to those. All right. Let's take a look at what we got. Boop, boop. First one was NAS. Go over the NAS cells. Sure. Well, let me get this all set up on TikTok so you guys can see everything. All right. What we're going to do is not just go over the NAS cells. We'll go over every cell because they all trade together. We'll go over ES1 cells, SPX cells, NQ1 cells, NAS cells, US30 cells, and YM1 cells. Okay? If you guys remember, I put you into those. It was the first 20-minute, then it was a 30-minute, then it was a 90-minute, then or 1 hour, then it was a 90-minute, and then it was a 2-hour. So let's see where we're at with all that. Yep, there's your 2-hour cell. Okay. Now, this is great. Oh, yeah, you got some free money. Free money giveaway. Let me see if I can get us a little better free money giveaway. Nope, we're under 1 hour. Way, 2 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour. All right. Listen to what I'm writing.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
All right, now ES1 and SPX 500 sell stop to, well, towards anyways, towards 2-hour blue line. Play any sell stop you can find. Next, I wouldn't take this trade. I would be patient and wait for the buy stop. I don't know. I think it's like a 12-hour / daily, something like that. All right. So hopefully that's clear enough for all of you. I'll explain why I'm writing that and how I'm writing that and how I came to that conclusion. Coach, can you explain a bit more on finding sells and specific to blue lines? Bandit Trader asked. Good day, everyone, and good to hear you, Coach. Starting my day with blessings. Yay! Gary Jordan. What's up, CV? I hope all is well with you, too. Got about 20 there. Yeah, we're about 40-something people now between all the different trading. Nice. I'm going to need a few more thumbs ups to stay on YouTube, however. So we'll need some more thumbs up. All right. So this is what you got. We have, as always, we trade all symbols, 6 indices as one. So let's take a look at things. You can clearly see NAS is right here. NAS price action is down here by the blue line. You can see NQ1 is technically below the blue line. And this is where SPX is, up here away from its blue line. See, my system gives you a bullseye. No other system in the world has a bullseye telling you where the price action is going to go before it goes there. So with my system, you have the knowledge of seeing things before. So we know where things are going to. Hold on a second. Oh, geez. How did I blow this up? Hold on. Okay. What's up, Tony Gold? Grand rising to you. Johnny Bird, patience is absolutely key, as my beautiful wife says. Oh, it did not screw this up. Oh, I can still use it. We're good. Oh, I can't still use it. Fuck. Let me... There we go. Okay, good. I saved it. Yay, without having to restart. Johnny Bird, I study the 5-minute chart. Oh, 5-minute charts work just as good as anything. Absolutely. You don't need a lot of patience for 5 minutes, though. I mean, I guess compared to like a 30-second. But no, the same setup works on any time frame, as I'm sure Johnny knows. Yep. Trading is the love language of... patience is the love language of trading. It sure is. Absolutely. That's exactly what Bree says. I think I still have it up on my computer over there. Do I not? Yeah, it's down there in the left corner. All right. Oh, shoot, fire. What happened now? Let me see. Hold on. Fuck. Hold your horses. I see. Hold on. There we go. You guys should be able to see it now. What's up, Martin? So we have a free money giveaway being called out. SPX and ES1 back down to their 2-hour blue line. I would never touch that, but you guys can. I would wait, as I wrote out, until the, what time frame was this? It's probably a daily. It is. Daily, weekly buy stop kicks in. I just had got done telling you all that price action was too far away. I did this on gold too. And I told you the shit needed to come down, and we're not quite there yet. So I'm calling for NAS specifically to go down to $23,665.79. Minimum, I'd prefer it to come down to $21,096.39. And technically, if you really wanted to get somewhere with something around this stuff, minimum would be, again, $20,662.79. I would prefer it to come, you guys are going to laugh, I'm just telling you what I would like it to do, to come down to $14,000 even. That would be NAS. Yes, I understand I'm crazy for thinking it's going to drop 10,000 points, but that's what it needs to do for me to be comfortable about re-entry. The last time it did this was right here in 2022 and 2023 of October. And I would prefer it to do that exact same pullback right now. And that goes for all 6 indices, not just for NAS. Please type out the 7 number if you understand that. What's up, Super Z? Brobot on shorter time frames. What's up, Mr. Pips? Yes, the Brobot will be working on shorter time frames. Thank you, Lazarus, for the 7s. There is a gap around 18,000 on NQ. Thank you, Johnny. Good morning, Fletch. Good morning, George. All right, so now you guys have your fair warning. Now, with that in mind, do I think it's going to go down that hard right now? Nope, it is not going to go down that hard right now. Is it low enough to do its daily? Sure it is. Follow the rules. We need this daily for entry, to be specific. Let me be specific here. Move this over just a little bit. We need the orange line right here to come below the green and yellow, which it is. And at this point, you can enter off the daily. You can clearly see price action is way far away from the orange line right now. You can see the green, 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 red pattern. The blue, the pink, and the purple are all low. So now we know that we are able to enter off the daily. We will look for price action to follow the rules, and this is all you ever have to do. I don't understand how you guys don't follow rules, but whatever. All you have to do is let me get this a little smaller here. There we go. Let's make this orange. All right, so the oranges are going to come down. I'm going to show you what's going to happen before it happens. It's going to go like this. Okay, now, how low will it go? We don't care. I can tell you approximately how low, but we don't care how low it goes. We just want it to go lower and lower and lower. And why do I want price action to keep dropping and going down lower and lower and lower? Anyone at all? Why would I want that? Let me redo this one. Why do I want price action to go lower and lower and lower and lower and lower? Anyone at all? Let's draw that out again. Let me go back to here. Entry. how do you make more money going up? The lower it goes, the higher it goes for buy stop. Thank you, George. Better entry to form a better buy stop. More money on the way up. Correct, Kirk. Kirk, you asked how to make more money on the way up? I'm confused. I think he answered his own question or thought about it maybe. But yeah, the lower price goes, like on the daily, weekly, for instance, you're going to make more money as it shoots back up to this orange line or yellow or green line. So the farther it pulls down, the more money you make back up. Yes, a monster buy stop. Did that answer your question, Kirk? And this is going to happen not just on NAS right here. It's also going to happen on NQ1, SPX, ES1, US30, and YM. So whatever I call out money, hustle, respect, a discount. Well, yeah, I know what you're saying. Sure, we can go with a discount. But technically, our take profits are the orange line, the yellow line, and the green line. So we know it's going to hook and come back up to there. So I guess buying it at a discount when it's down here is true. Now, this is how I would look at the trade. When I saw this curve coming back up, so if I was going to trade NAS, I would, well, or any symbol, I guess. I don't know what you guys want me to call, though. I'll do NAS since we're talking about NAS. Tony Gold for bulls. Well, we don't say bulls, but yes. That was a dictation typo. Oh, okay. Well, then you got it right. The first answer was correct. Kirk Brown. Yep. Kirk is right. You make more money on the way back up. Because the lower this price action goes here, then we're going to have take profit. Actually, we're going to have take profit right at the break right there. Then we're going to have take profit right where it is. Then there, then the yellow, then the green, then the orange, and then above the highest. So we have a daily, weekly buy stop for all 6 indices. All 6 indices are my strongest recommendation buy. And you guys have to remember, I've been doing this for 4 years. So please go back over and listen to me back in April the 8th of this year, for instance. You'll learn that I was calling out buy stops as everyone was telling you that tariff. Does everyone remember tariffs are the worst thing ever? This is back in February, March, and April of this year. Tariffs are the worst thing ever. The whole economy is going down. It will never come back. And I kept telling everybody, that's not true. 100% wrong. It's going to rebound and go to record highs. And of course, it rebounded and went to record highs. I'm telling you right now, the market end of the world isn't here. Even if it resets 40, 50, 60%, it doesn't matter. It's going to rebound and go to record highs. So I'm telling you as it's dropping that it's going to go up. Okay? Now, how would I do the entry to this trade? As price action forms the I'm going to need something else because I know what it looks like, but I feel terrible saying the word. So let's just call it here. We're going to name this. Oh my God. I'm going to name a candle pattern. How funny is that? I guess we could say high beam trading. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, we're not going to be able to show that. Yeah, we'll have to come back to that one. All right. Where was I? Sorry. Utter trade. Yeah, it is utter trading. I don't know what to call it. Stalagmite. All right. Well, anywho, this is called utter trading. UDDER. What you got here is you have your little hook, and then you always have your bottom one come down a little bit further away from the orange line. When you see it extremely far away from the orange line, in Naz's case, on a daily, for instance, this is a lot of pips. So if I was going to see this, you're talking about 4, 5, 6, 700 pips away from the orange line. You see the little udder starting to form the high, or whatever you want to call it. It's forming like this. You'll see it, and what you're going to notice, by the way, is that this right here, well, on the daily, but all of them, it'll form also. Look how it looks. You'll start seeing it turns just like this too. It looks like it. I don't know how to word it to you. Then what happens is it'll turn to green. So watch. This is how this, right? So this is how it looks on the bullshit detector. See, it comes down, forms this exact same look right here in price action. Okay. And then this is, all we're trying to do is get you to have entry when the price action crosses the orange line on the daily. Now you can go down to the 3-minute, 5-minute, like one of our members just said he loves the 5-minute, and enter a daily buy. It'd be perfection for you. It'll be perfection. The price action will keep going up. So does everybody understand the entry, or would you like me to redo all that talk? Sevens, if you guys understand the entry, which is right here when price action crosses the orange EMA, the orange line, and it will look like this. It'll go red, red, then it'll get shorter, 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 then green, green, green. And then if you happen to be blessed enough to have the sniper, you will then see, this is exactly what you'll see. Well, I don't have the right colors, but you'll see this pink purple cross upward like that. And then you're going to see blue line hook and come up after it like that. Okay. And that is your sniper entry, your non-sniper entry, and then what to look for. Okay. Now, since my system is set up to read the future, I'm going to show you maybe, hold on, I don't know anymore at this point if we even have this stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I think we do. Okay, I'm going to show you buy stops and sell stops. Let me see. The Fibonacci. Okay. This right here is our daily buy stop. So this is what it looks like in an example. I don't know if anyone's new here or not. If you are new and want to speak up, feel free. As it is, let me go back over to my TikTokers. J Flow, what's up, J Flow, Lazarus, Super Z, Rich OBX, Prelo Valentine. What's up, Valentine? So we're going to use the example here. My system sees the future with near 100% accuracy. One of the things that you're going to notice right here is we have what's called buy stops and sell stops. We have over here, if you look over to the right of what you're watching, that little cartoon, which was made for the children of our group to learn, it goes green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. So in my system, we're going to have Valentine. What's up, Valentine? We're going to have Valentine in red swim trunks. Valentine's in red. He's trying to dive down. Red means down in my system. Green means up. So Valentine is trying to go down. You can clearly see the red right here, and you can clearly see the red on his swim trunks. So or hers, sorry, I'm not sure who that is. I use NinjaTrade. Yep, you can use anybody you'd like to use with my system. We just happen to have it on TradingView, but we have hundreds and thousands of members that use all different kinds of brokers. So you can use any broker you like. All right, so let's go back over to here a little bit so you guys TikTok can see it a little clearer. The red right here on my system, it's green, 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 red, green, green. This is a high probability setup. Okay, so with Valentine diving down in the red trunks, red means down, green means up. He's met with these three indicators. Indicator number 1, 2, and 3. These are real direction bars represented by the swim trunks. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 pushing up. So as you look at this, I'm going to go ahead and clear all these off. You're going to see these 3 direction bars right here are green saying up. We have the bullshit detector saying down, which that alerts us that is a lie. That's bullshit. That's a lie. It's called the BS detector. It really is. And then above it, we have more green right here on these indicators. So you're going to see even the candles are green. Even my lines are green. So then we have a pattern here with my system. This is on the daily NAS. It's the same thing for US 30, YM1, NQ1, ES1, and SPX 500. All 5 indices trade the exact same. Good morning, MF Dietz. Okay. Now, with this in mind, we have our Valentine person trying to dive down and get to the bottom of the pool to pick up this coin. So the red is trying to go down. I'll play this. And as the problem goes, he's met with 3 real direction bars going up, and he's getting pulled up by 3 or 4 more people above him. So Valentine was trying to go down. The trade was trying to go down. The trade couldn't go down. So let's watch it in full, whole thing here. You're going to see off here in the corner that this is Valentine trying to swim down and get this gold coin. He's met with 3 people underneath him, pushing him up. Unfortunately, Valentine gets hooked by 3, 4 more people above him with green swim trunks, pulling him up. That's these right here. This is the equivalent of Valentine. Okay, so let's take a look again at it. I'll pull it back just a little bit more. Does everybody get the analogy? Yes or no? The analogy is Valentine swimming in a pool, trying to dive down and get a coin. Below him, there's 3 people pushing up, 3 direction bars pushing up. That is my system telling you the future before it happens. 3 people pulling up, pulling, pushing, up it goes. This is what's happening. If you use the sniper, it's nearly impossible to make a wrong entry on a higher time frame trade. If you don't, it's still almost virtually impossible to make a wrong entry, but people still do it. That's why I invented the sniper. All right. Yes, you guys understand the analogy of someone swimming in the pool, and for instance, right here too, trying to go down. The trade's trying to go down, but I'm telling you right now with 100% certainty, it's going to flip and come back up again. Whether this is on a daily basis, like it was back in April the 8th of 2025 this year, or whether it'll do it on a weekly basis and it'll take longer to, I don't know. Do I care? No. Why don't I? Because all I care about is as this comes back up, I will make a shit fucking ton of more money. So that's why I do not care how low it goes. I'm going to be sitting here with my system waiting for it to tell me when to flip and turn around and come back up again. Are we all capiche on that? Everybody's clear? Yes, you guys are clear, or no, you're not. Lord help me. Is there no one on? I don't want 7s. I want yeses or nos. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to respond. Otherwise, I'm out the door, and I really don't care. Valentine's gets the thing. Okay, that's all the one I really care about. No one on YouTube. How many people are watching on YouTube? 35 people watching on YouTube. Oh, there's a yes. Oh my God. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Tony. J-Ro Joe. J-Ro Joe. Do I know you, J-Ro? I don't recognize the name. 19. Okay, we have some yeses. I will stick around. But at any moment here, I'm going anyways. I'm just trying to help you all get a grasp on what you're witnessing. All right. So this is your buy stop. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. See it here? Same exact pattern right here. You see it? Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. See the exact same pattern here. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. And again here, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. And guess what? It's also over here. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. These are all quote unquote different symbols. This is YM1. This is US 30. This is NAS. This is NQ1. This is SPX and ES1. These are all the different symbols that it works on at the same time. These are the 6 indices, and the same pattern shows again and again and again. So that is NAS. Now, what was my questions asked? 35 people, 21 likes. I'm okay with 21 likes. That's fine. And the 35 people seems to raise and go up. I don't know. It's kind of weird. What's up, Fletch? What's up, Elf? Got to watch that movie this time. Oopsie. Let's go back over to here. All right. Next. Someone asked, fuck. Hold on. How do you make more money? Oh, that was, yeah, we handled that. So that's how you make more money on the way up. It's forming a better buy stop. Good morning, says Fletch. That gap needs to be filled. There is a gap at 18,000 on NAS. 18,000. You'll have to be, there is a gap on which? You're looking at the weekly? But yeah, I would guess that's what you're talking about. Patience is the love language of trading. The 5-minute chart is fantastic. No, someone asked me to look at something. I had it written down, but now I have to go back. Top of the morning, yep. Good day. Can you touch on sales? Okay. Are we all good on the NAS entries and the buy stops? And then I'm going to go over the sells now. Coach, can you explain a little bit more on finding sells? So I guess someone wants to know sells. Are we all good on NAS and the indices on their specific sell stop, on SPX to the 2-hour blue line sell, and then the buys, the subsequent buy that it is forming? Okay, and then I'm going to switch over to Litecoin because someone asked something about Litecoin. Okay, let's take a look at Litecoin. There we go. But I think I can pull this back now. Yeah, I can. Okay. This is Litecoin. Good morning, hey Ron 470. Can you use the 300 ticks as Valentine? You can set it on any time frame that you can get TradingView to recognize. The 300 tick would be specifically per tick. You're going to have to, that's an interesting question. We go down to the 1 second on TradingView. And your ticks are inside. So that depends on your symbol. For instance, NAS is 4 ticks for 1 pip. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea. And I think US 30's 10 pips, 10 ticks for 1 pip. So you'd have to do your own conversion. But yes, you can figure that out. What's up, Connecting Lane? All right, so we're going to look at Litecoin and is as low as it can go. Well, of course, it can keep going as low as it wants. But here is Litecoin. I recommended Litecoin at 103 multiple times for entry over and over again. I think we're at 3 times. We made 30% on the money 3 different times. But let's take a look, shall we? And is it as low as it can go? I'm going to zoom in and out a little right here. We're going to do that right there. Okay, now, I don't know. Let's see what our cells are looking like here. So 10 hours sell, 12 hours sell, daily. Sell to $62.03, Litecoin. Weekly sell, 3 weekly sell. Let me see this monthly right here. Monthly buy, monthly 3 monthly buy. Yeah. Hold. Litecoin can go down to, I would say that $60-something mark is fine. The way I would trade this and read this, though, is I would turn and wait patiently for any 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, all the way up to 12-hour buy stops. Let's see if we can find anything way down here. Maybe I can get you guys in. Oh, that looks already nice. Sell 5 minute. 5 minute sell. Let me see where she's going. Nope, 15 minute. To $80.36. 30, 45. Let's see, the 1 hour, 2 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. Nope, let's go up to the 9 hour. So 12 hour. All right. Daily. $72.61 weekly. $53.90. It is a weekly buy stop. It's going to turn into a weekly, 3 weekly. Weekly, 3 weekly buy stop. I would wait on these sells. Just be patient. Take profit. Let it flip around and come back up again. $87.87. $98.90. $113.14. I love the $127.36. I believe each one of these has been since I called. Let me see when this was. 2025, yeah. So we made 37% on your money once, 23% on your money second time, 37% on your money twice. And I'm looking at how high it went after I made the call on 103 to go up. Now, will it eventually go past 170? Yep. And then be patient with Litecoin. It's going to take a lot of patience. Remember, you're dealing with 3 months, 6 month candles. Each one of these candles is 3 months. It's going to take fucking time. Oh, yeah. I'm laughing at it because some of you think, oh, it's going to be just like a 30-second. No. Grand rising to you, Stephanie. Welcome. All right. So that is Litecoin. Now, if you want me to go over some sells, was that the specific question? What was the other question that you guys wanted? It was explain a sell stop or something? I don't remember. I tried to answer all your questions that you asked. Let's go ahead and put up that little, and I can't believe I lost my wording already. That's why I wrote that out. I was wanting to do it once. Hope you all have beautiful weekend plans. It's my niece Nikki's 35th birthday today. Please wish her a happy birthday. And I remember the day I was flipping her up and down, and she puked on me when she was first born. Oh, it was funny as fuck. Thank you, Tony, for wishing her happy birthday. How to find sales to specific blue lines. Sell. Do you mean sells as in sell? Like all you want to learn is about sell stops? Or do you mean sales as in a buy stop or a sell stop? I'm still confused by that question. Thank you. I'll tell you guys wished her a happy birthday. You're welcome, Jesus Blanco. Bitcoin to its daily blue line. Is that the first question? No. How to find specific. All right. So let me put this back up and hopefully we don't lose fucking whatever happened last time. Okay. So let's go here. And I'm going to write out my questions again. Hopefully we don't lose them. How to know which blue line? And then the other question was Bitcoin to daily blue line. That kind of, I'll go to Bitcoin to explain that. Happy birthday, Nikki. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you, Elizabeth. Sales forming a buy, says Bandit Trader. How to find sales to specific blue lines, says Bandit Trader. How do you figure out what to set as expiration for options? Expiration for options. Maybe I can do that all in one fell swoop. Wouldn't that be funny? All right, I think I'm covering all your guys' questions there. I hope. All right. How to know which blue line, Bitcoin to daily blue line, expiration for options. All right, let's see if we can keep that up. Let's go over to Bitcoin and take a look at it. Literally been calling Bitcoin right since March the 8th, 2023. Every week, hundreds of weeks now, I've called it correctly for you, minimum, thousands, because I've done dailies. And let's see what we have here. All right, we're at Bitcoin. We're going to go up because someone asked about the daily. All right. Now, it went down as I called, exactly I called this. Sevens, if you guys remember me calling this, it's going to go down and touch the 12-hour blue line, and of course it did. And now it's ricocheting back up. It hit all the way down to 82,000. Oh, I wish Precious would have bought some. Did she buy some? Oh, yeah, hold on. See, now it's going to ricochet, come back up. Yeah, it's going to work its way to the daily. Oh, I think it's time, though. I don't know. I would buy. Okay. All right. How do we know which blue line is going to? Well, let's go and take a look. You can clearly see. Let's go look. Watch this shit. This is so funny to me. You can clearly see price. Let me zoom in all the way up on this one. Price action called out specifically by our new upcoming Breebot. Perfectly, by the way, for entrance. You'd have made a shit ton of money on that. But back to it. For Bitcoin, this is 4 hour. You can clearly see price action has gone below the 4 hour. So then we go up to the next one. Let's just choose the 10 hour. We come up to the 10-hour Bitcoin. You can see price action went below its blue line there. We go to the 12-hour Bitcoin. It came down and touched it. Okay, so if that's the case, and it is the case, now is the time for entry. So because we just touched the 12-hour, now if we go up to the daily, you can see it's heading towards the daily. So yes, you can, in theory, good morning, Bayron. You can, in theory, take any sell stop towards the daily blue line of Bitcoin. But the problem comes in, for those of you who love doing sells, is this is a daily sell. This is now turned into a weekly sell, so it has to dip just a little bit further for the blue and the pink to cross down there. So this is now green, 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 red. This is the red part. So now we have to go to the 3-week. See how this is solid green? This is a weekly, 3-weekly buy stop. And this is a strong weekly. This is our logo buy. Let me be specific on this. This is where price action forms our logo. Some of you still don't understand that, so it's very disheartening to me. But here we go. Our logo on the back of the bull here or over here. You can see our cute little bull. He's so fun. As a matter of fact, fuck that. Let me show you what the logo looks like cool-wise. Nope. I want to do it this way. All right. This is, hold on. This is our logo. It is so freaking, thank you, KJ Palmer. This is the logo. On the back of our cool looking bull is green arrow. This is what it looks like when you do a buy stop. Price action comes up, hooks, and comes back down. Sell stop is the opposite. So not only is our bull cool fucking looking, it actually is the only thing we use to trade here. So that is our logo. And that is what we use. Okay. So with our logo then, how does it look in real life? It looks just like, well, one of these. Let's take a look. Price action. That's fine. We can use this one. Bitcoin. 1 month. Sure. Let's go to the 3-week weekly. There we go. All right, watch. So this is what our logo looks like. Start underneath, come up, hook. Come on, go underneath hook, come underneath hook. And that's what the logo looks like. See the fill in the gap here. Pink, purple down low. Fill in the gap here. Pink, purple down low. And then this is your forming the 1 week buy stop as you speak. So this is Bitcoin 1 week buy stop. So if we come over to here and we combine that with the 3 week, you're going to see the same thing. Look, this is the same exact thing on the 3 week. Price action, see this is your red. It'll come up here, form the gap, gap, again, gap, boom. And then this is your logo right here, here, and then this one that's forming. So this is a weekly 3 week buy stop on Bitcoin. So we want Bitcoin to go lower and lower and lower and lower. By the time it hits down here, or here, like the first one happened, which was the best, back when it was at 58,000, perfect. Then 86,000, perfect. And now we're right back down to here again. I love this entry for Bitcoin. I love the buy stop for Bitcoin. It's actually getting tempting enough for me to get into damn Bitcoin again. It's beautiful. So how will we do an option? If you could do an option on Bitcoin, which you can do an option on anything. I don't know if they have Bitcoin options. Can you option the EFTs of Bitcoin? I don't know. Anybody out there know if you can trade options on Bitcoin? Yes or no? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll teach you the same logic on how to hold them and which ones to look for. You're welcome, Cardman. So I'm going to answer Miss Elizabeth's question next. How to figure out where to set your expiration. All right. So with a weekly, 3 weekly, monthly, 3 month, 6 month. Yes, says Bandit Trader. Oh, thank you. All right. So I would look for, this is exactly how I'd play an option then. We're on a weekly, 3 weekly buy stop for Bitcoin. I know that there's a history of Bitcoin buy stops. So what I'm going to do is look over here and watch this one. I'm going to go back to the last time it was red on a weekly and see how long it took to go up. Okay. How much further will Bitcoin go down? Will it hit its daily blue line? What's up, Marco Williams? I'm sure it's coming, says CV. MSTR. Bandit Trader. Oh, Bandit. That is MSTR is the Bitcoin things. I don't know about that, but all right. We'll just pretend Bitcoin has options. This is how I'd read it. Last time it did this with the red, it came down here. This was back in June 21st of 2021. This is the last time it did it. And then at June 1st, 2021, it took to June, July, August. It took 3 months for it to go up and over. Well, technically, it took 2021. It took, when was this one? 3 to October. 7 months. It took 7 months for the last weekly Bitcoin to come up and over its orange line. So, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and there it is there too. Okay. Last time it did it on the fill in the gap. Yeah, it looks like it's averaging about 6 to 8 months on these weekly buys. So whenever I have anything that's, unless it's a really quick 12-hour daily, so if it's like daily, weekly, 3 weekly, monthly, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, the higher your time frame that you're looking for the buy stop on. So if this was a 6 month, we would have to go out way further. Okay. But because it's a Bitcoin 1 week, 3 week, it should move faster. What's up, D hash? Wow, that looks very interesting, says Tony Gold. Okay, I'm not sure which one looks interesting, but I'm glad you're finding it interesting. But yeah, so you're looking right now, if I was going to do a Bitcoin 1 week, 3 week option, I would absolutely 100% look for a very, I would look for it to go, I would be looking for 105,000 profit. I would take anything with 100, 105,000. Hell, you can go 110,000 profit, 115,000. I probably wouldn't do. That's a little steep. I'd probably look for the 105 to 110 strike price. And then after I had the strike price of 105 or 110 on my option, which is you will be able to pick up Bitcoin options if they were real. For 105, 110 for pennies. It would be super cheap. So because we know where the option is going, we know where Bitcoin is going. Okay. Oh, it is DHAS. Okay, I thought it was. I thought I said DHAS. I don't know why I changed your name either. All right, so we know it's going to go back up to this red, yellow, orange lines again. It's just a matter of how long. Since it's weekly, 3 weekly, I would go out no less than a leap, a year long out, and I would probably take a 1.5 year option. Why? Because I do not care if we have extra theta, if we have extra time on it, right? How to trade options. Set. Hold on. Set strike price as high as previous orange line. That gets you, this gets you the best price for the option. Because we know where it's going before it's going to be there. We make money. I made so much money on those options. Crazy. Set price. Set expiration to. It depends. It depends on. Uh-oh. Hold on. It's trying to do its little check thing here. Hold on. Uh-oh. Whoa. Uh-oh. blow something up? Oh, TikTokers. We have detected inactivity in the current thing. There's no inactivity. Ah, shit. How do I get it to do its thing? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, shit. Well, how is it doing its thing? I can't click it. Oh, I might have to come back on TikTok and go live again. Fuck. Sorry about that, guys. It's just one of those things. So if TikTok goes away, I'll come right back onto TikTok. You guys have been nice over there. I'll definitely come back. So just look for the live again if you happen to get caught. All right. Damn it. I can't hit the button. It's going to go dead in 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Okay. You're welcome on that. Separation, it depends on time chart using. For instance, 1 week would equal 1 year expiration or more. So I would just go out as long as you can. Well, that's not true. I would go out about that on a weekly. I'd probably not go out but 6 months or a year, but let's just be safe. Let's just say a year. So it's a weekly, 3 weekly. I'd go look for those options. I'd look for them because we have got the expiration price, the thing price. We have the ability to know where it's going to be, like I keep saying, ahead of where it's going to be. How long is it going to take to get there? Do we really care? With options, you do, but you don't. As long as you pull one out of your ass, say like a year and a half from now, just take your time, let it do its thing. Will Bitcoin be higher than 82,000 in a year and a half? If it is, and I'm telling you here right now, it will be, is it going to be a demo trade only, not a financial advisor?
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
And we can go ahead and go to the red line for our take profit, or the yellow line, or even the orange line. If you went up here and you went to 120,000, say on a strike of Bitcoin, and you bought an option right now as Bitcoin was at 80, 81, 82, 85, wherever the fuck it's at, right? You would make so much fucking money on those options. It would be sickening. So yeah, that's how I read options. Now I'm going to teach you the faster way. If this was a Bitcoin, I'll look for like a 12-hour, 8-hour, 4-hour. I'll show you how to do those. Those are different. Those aren't the same. The daily, weekly, 3 weekly, monthly, 3 monthly, 6. You have to take out year and a half, 2-year options on higher time frames. You just have to. And depending on the symbol, they can have hundreds of option strike prices. They can have thousands. They can have 2, depending on what symbol you're trading. Coach, can a cheat sheet for each time frame on options be created based on things? Well, yeah, but the same principle applies. Yeah, you can. Someone can write that out if you want. Feel free. The target play will be monster. We can look at that one. So let's take a look at target. All right, let's go over there. Target. All right. Matter of fact, I'm in a target option. Am I not? Hold on. I thought I had let me check my options. I do have. Yeah, we're about to lose the live on TikTok. They won't let me continue it, so I'm going to restart the live on TikTok in 20 seconds. Yes, I have a long call on target 155. It expires in, the very end of 2026. It's a target call. And it's a strike of 155. So let me explain the logic behind that one. I'm just going to let this expire and I'm going to reset it. Okay, they took it away, dumbasses. Bullshit inactive fucking cocks. I hate fucking TikTok. All right, let's go back. All right, we are live again on YouTube, on TikTok. Sorry about that. Where we at? Go back. Go back. Go back. There we go. All right, we're back. All right. All right, now we can get back to it. All right, this is the Target. Target is a stock. Target is the place you shop at, like Walmart. Target's whatever it's doing currently. Let me get rid of this thing real quick. And there we go. All right. So this is Target. Target is a 3-month, 6-month buy stop. So it's going to take a lot, most likely going to take a lot longer to turn around and come back up. That's okay. It is currently a sell, and it was called a daily weekly sell to the weekly blue line, and it is. Let me see that daily really quick. Yeah. And then it's 3 weekly. It is. It's monthly. Let me see where this can go to. Target, $74.84 off of a daily weekly sell. But I would never touch that as a 3-month, 6-month buy stop. I just love Target's buy. Utterly fantastic. Now is your time to be looking into this. So I see, look at that, right down to its yellow line. This is fantastic. Target is the strongest buy recommendation I can make for a long-term trade. Each one of these candles is 6 months. This will take forever to develop. I would absolutely go out 1.5 years, if not longer, on these options. And just what I did was I had 3 options Target. I had at least 5 or 6 of those on Target. I sold them off, kept one. I would rebuy in and re-enter in as further as this goes down. If it goes down any further, I don't think it's going to go much further. But at any rate, so we're looking at it 3 months, 6 months. So I would do the option now. And how I would read the options for Target is this. I would look at Target and I would say, hey, this is a 3 month, 6 month. When was the last time we had to fill in the gap? It was back here. How many months did it take? A couple years for it to go up. Gotcha. Let me see the 3 month. Do we have a red one last? Somewhere around there. Yeah, so I'm going to go with that 3 month entry. That's fine. It should dip below there before it comes up. I would look for options right now when it's at $89, $90, $85. It can go down as low as I said, but who cares? Options absorb the down. I don't know how to word it. It doesn't matter in an option. You have a fixed lot. Say this option on Target 3 month strike price of $155 cost me $300, right? I have unlimited up potential to make on that option. It costs me $300. Well, the most I can lose on the option is $300. So I don't give a fuck. If I don't give a fuck about losing $300, who the fuck cares? If I buy 10 of them, it's $3,000. I don't care about that either. Okay. So just buy as many as you're comfortable with. I would say 2 minimum, but whatever. The strike price I would look for is this. We know it's going back to 103. We know it's going back to 120. We know it's going back to 125. We know it's going back to 155. We know it's going back to 175. In theory, if you can find an option and they offered you an option of $230 on a Target option, you want me to look, let me see if I can see that. Hold on. Let me see something really quick. Trade. No. Hold on. I don't want to. It was trading my option. I'm like, nope. Let me just go to plain old Target and see something real quick. Not my options. Hold on a second here, peeps. Let's go to TGT. And let me see what options they have. Target, trade options. You want an open position and you want to do a call to open a position. So now I'm going to go up to the top here and see what they got. Okay, on my public option trading thing, we can go to January 2028. Woo, bitches, that's a long ways out. All right, and we can go 145 is the high. See, that's funny. They don't even have, let me see if they got a December. 145. Let me see if they got a June 2027. Nope, 130. See, this is very, now I don't know if Thinkorswim has, there we go. So we have January 15th, 2027. So we have over a year and 2 or 3 months. There's a 230 call. There's a 230 call. A 220 call. So the 230 call is 25 cents. The 230 call is 25 cents. The other one, the 220, is 34 cents. Are you fucking kidding me? Hell yeah. Okay, you guys want to force me to take some options now. You're talking about pennies for these things? Oh, fuck me. Hell yeah. $175. 175. Where's 175? Oh, fuck yeah. Is that the, see, now I would hope Thinkorswim would have like a, let me see over here. 140. Nope, not doing it. $4.06. Nope, not doing it. June 17th, 2027. Nope, not doing it. See, I would like the January ones. Fuck yeah. 260 cents, 30 cents, 25 cents, 56 cents, 60 cents, 81 cents. See, here's a 72 cents at 185. It's even cheaper than the 190. Hell yeah. That's what I mean. You got to look at your options and see. Here's your option. So 195 is 60 cents. 190 is strike price is 81 cents. The 185 is 72 cents. Wow. I like that 185. So I would look for the 185 strike price. And I would take this trade. What is this? January. Is that January 2027? Hold on. Let me go into it and see. Ask bid is 43 cents. So these are just pennies. This is crazy. Is it going to flip quick enough? I don't give a fuck. So it's buy to open. And let's buy, I don't know. Let's buy $500 worth or something shitty. Can you imagine these things are going to go up where they're going to go up? I guarantee you. Oh, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. My bad. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me go back into that one. I kind of screwed that up there. I'm looking at 185 long call January 15, 2027 on buy to open target TGT 185 strike price. They're 72 cents. I'm going to buy, I already have that 5 there. Let me just do 5. Nope, let's do more. Let's do 7. Nope, let's not do that many. Let's do 6. Yeah. All right, I'm going to take 6 of these. It's going to cost me about $400. I'm going to risk $400 for potential unlimited up. These guys are silly. Of course you do this. Just throw your money away. Option trading rebate $1.08. The regulatory fee is 23 cents. Limit price is 72 cents. I'm going to go back again. I'm going to change this. And 450. Do I still have enough to do it? Yes, I do. Review order. Submit order. All right, we'll see how this fires off on Monday. Order received. Okay, did everyone get the logic I was doing behind that? They're literally giving us away unless, because we don't need it to, let me be clear on this. When I take the strike price of, say, whatever, 185, 190, we don't need it to go to 185. Watch what's going to happen. Before then, it's going to dip a little bit. Well, that's too thick. It's going to dip a little bit more. Watch. It's going to come down like this. It's going to dip a little bit more like this. It's going to hook, come back up. All we need it to do is hook somewhere around here and we're in more money than God. It won't matter if it goes all the way up to here. All we need, because we have so much time on it, is it to flip around a little bit and go up a little bit over the next 6 months, and we'll be knee deep in a lot of profit on that trade right there. And if it doesn't do it, I'm out. So watch what's going to happen. It'll go up. It'll flip around and go up. I'll make 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, whatever I'm going to make on that trade. So I'll make $5,000 on the trade. I'll sell, depending on where I'm at with everything and how fast it turns. I'll sell 3 to 5 of those. I'll always keep 1 to 2 open, and I'll let the 1 to 2 run, and I'll be playing with house money after that. So once that flips around, I'll just be playing with house money, and I don't care. It's just so easy to do those kind of options. So that's how I would look at it. Now, those are very, very long-term options. Those are extremely, you're talking about a year and a half. You're talking about high strike prices. You can do the exact same thing, but on faster options. Interest is Super G. The 230 strike would still be good as it can be closed wave of correct, Bandit Trader. Can you help me with learn stocks, says Marco Williams? Yes, I can look at it for you. Why wouldn't you wait a little if it's going down? Wouldn't option price be even cheaper? Yes, George. And this is one of the things you guys got to get clear on. Watch. Let me see if I can go back there or not. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So this is what you take your options. You can wait for a 30-minute buy stop for target to come into play. Feel free. You can just wait and be patient on that. It will happen, and you can take your options then. I'm just telling you how I look at options. You guys look at them any way you want. And as target dips, just re-enter. It's like dollar cost averaging. Re-enter with more options. And just keep accumulating. Because those 6 will turn into 12, which will turn into 20, which will turn into 30 options. Oh my God. By the time that thing flips around, I could have accumulated 100 options, 200 options. And if it keeps dipping and we can keep buying it at 30 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents, oh my God. Yeah, I would absolutely keep accumulating on target until further notice. I wouldn't stop, actually. I would keep that going forever. Yeah. No, this is like dollar cost averaging with options. Usually when you trade options, you don't know where it's going. You don't know, like when I used to do options on Intel back in 1991, me and my brother Mike, we would do options. We had no fucking clue what was happening or what was doing. We were just winging it, prayer. We were just happy, young, making all kinds of money. We were throwing it at these options, sometimes making money, sometimes not. But now we have the ace in the hole. My system gives you to how high it's going to go. So we know where it's going. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take to get there. I know for a fact it's going above this red line. I know for a fact it's going above the yellow line. That's how much faith I have in my system. I know it's going above the orange line. I know it, and we've done it over how many? I think we're up to like 35, 40 different symbols are closed now because I called them correctly and did exactly what I said. Target will be no different. Target will go up to where I'm telling you it's going. It's just a matter of, does it take 6 months? Does it take a year? Does it take 2 years? Does it take 3 years? However long it takes, I don't care. It's going there. That's why I told you, do the theta. Take the longer term. Now, let me be clear on this. As target turns, maybe you guys are missing what I'm saying. As target turns, hooks, and comes back up, you can take options out here, 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 here. You could keep taking options all the way out on the way up. You just don't have to enter the options. I'm just trying to make the easiest, safest amount of money as it's going down far away from its EMAs as I can make. And at 30 cents, 40 cents an option, 70 cents an option, how are you going to go wrong? If if Target doesn't go up in 2 years, well, then I deserve to lose $500 or whatever, $450, whatever that was. That's fair. I'll take the loss. Target will be up over where it's currently, or the option will be up over where it's currently at with a 99.999% certainty because I trust my system. I know exactly where the fuck it's going. I know exactly what it's doing. So because I know where it's going, you can re-enter this trade as many times as you want. And I also have, was it CVS? I know it's United. Hold on. It's Target. Hold on. CVS and United. Yeah, my CVS one's still in the money. United Healthcare was literally 170% up. I mean, without ever coming close to the strike price. That's what you guys got to understand. You have the ultimate cheat code. You have an infinite money glitch. That's what we should rename the system. The safety trade system is an infinite money glitch. You have you know what's going to happen before it's going to happen cheat code. Sevens, if that's making sense to you with the option stuff I'm going over, I'm just not trying to confuse you. I'm just trying to help. Sevens, if you guys are understanding it. Nines, if you're not. All I know is every one of the options I've ever bought over the last, 6 months, year, however long it's been. I don't even know if I've lost way back when 5 years ago. I don't know. It's been a while since I've lost on options without having to do a forced trade or something to close a position, to cover something or whatever. ATM machine. Correct. It is Bandit Trader. What's up, D Nice? Good morning, D Nice. Good to see you, sir. All right, I'm going to have to go here soon. So any questions on options before I go? I gave you live examples for Bitcoin. I gave you live examples for Target. I even went over NAS and NQ and how I would be playing SPX and ES1 options. Yes, it does own the market. Yes, it does. No, I agree with you, Bandit Trader. TikTokers, any questions before I go? I hope you all have a blessed weekend. Not likely I'll be on later today. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll shoot for. Get you guys set for the open, market open. Any questions before I go on YouTube? Super Z, Nike. Oh, I guess Super Z wants me to look at Nike. Sure. Let's take a look. Nike. How I read every symbol I ever call is I wait for my rifle to load in. It is a indicator created by the great Keith Palmer that works flawlessly. Buy the freaking system. It will change your life and you can be out of the matrix. Amen to that, D Nice. Thank you, Bandit Trader. Appreciate you. So someone on TikTok is asking for Nike. Was that Super Z? So let me help him. I love Super Z, so let's help him out. We have a 1 second red. Oh, I have a green on a 30 second. 1 minute, 3 minutes. So you can see it's messy. See how everything's red, but right in here it changes colors. So if nothing else, you can see a red down arrow and then a green up arrow. So if you know nothing else about trading, just say, hey, something's happening around that 3 minute, 1 minute, 5 minute time period. So let's go there and take a look. And I see a 1 minute sell stop Nike to the blue line, $62.60. I see it to the 2 minute blue line. Let me see. Nope, 5 minute buy stop. See, that's why I would never take the sell on Nike. 5 minute buy stop Nike, that's the trade I would take. It is to the 15 minute blue line, $63.92.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
You guys are going to make me go into public again and look at Nike, aren't you? And now you're going to make me look for fucking options on Nike. I can't believe it. 1 hour sell on Nike. 1 hour, 4 hour sell on Nike to $60.72. 12 hour sell on Nike. Daily. 3-week sell, monthly sell, 3-month sell. All right. It is a 3-month, 6-month buy stop on Nike. Nike can go back to $51.61. But how I would, let me see if I can look at Nike. Let me see if I can find some options for Nike. Let me go in here in Nike. All right. We're at Nike. We're going to trade it. We're going to go to trade options. We're going to go buy Nike, a call to open a position. I'm going to go super long term. What is this? 3 month? 3 month. This is extremely long term. You can go out to like January 2028. Sure. Let me see. December. Not enough. Let's go to January 2027. Not bad. Okay. You can do a January 2027, 155 strike. Let me see what I would look for Nike. Is this Nike? Let me see. Oh. Ooh, they're a lot stronger. They're saying that Nike's going to go up faster than Target. Nike is a buy. It's a perfect time to do an option. You can look at strike prices of $80, $85, $90. I love the $95 strike price. 100, and I would feel extremely comfortable at 120. Let me see what this was back here. 155. Is it going to go? Yeah, it's going to go past 155. 130. So you pick those up for pennies. Oh, God, you're making me do this again. January of 2028. Ooh, am I tempted? What would be my most comfortable price to get in at? Let's see. 160, 70, 95. Let's go 115. 115. Let's see what we got going on. I would look at a strike price of 115 or 120 on Nike. I would go out to 2028 sometime if you can. Feel free. Timer went off. 120. Yeah, I would look anywhere between 115 to 125 strike price. I would go out as far away as you possibly can. You can even take these 145s. 140s are pennies. Holy shit. 76 cents. Damn. That is tempting as fuck for Nike. I might have to get a couple of those. What day is that out to? December. January 2027. December 2027. Ooh, I don't know. That is tempting as fuck. That 140 at 76 cents is looking good. The 145 at 60 cents is looking good. 135, is it worth that to go there? Is it going to go 140? Is it going to do 140? No, I'm more comfortable in that 125, 130 range. Oh, look at that. The 130s are 75 cents. See what I mean? They don't always update the prices. So the 140 option, call options on Nike, are 76 cents, and the 130 options are 75 cents. Of course you're going to go with the 130s. I can go all the way down to 120 for 90 cents. Oh my gosh. What's my little hook at? 123. 120. I mean, that 120 at 98 cents is a fucking steal. Okay, you guys are going to force me to take this. Oh, I can't believe you guys are forcing me to do a demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Okay, I'm getting 2 of those. God dang. I can't believe you guys were having me buy 2 fucking things. That's fine. I mean, yes. Nike, 2.5 years from now, will it be above this price? Fuck, yes, it will. Again, you can go back to Nike and see the last time it had a 3-month red on it, which is too hard to see, so we're probably going to have to go down to the monthly here. Let's see. Oh, shit, we got a long ways to go on that, too. Let's see. Right here was one. So it did it right here. Yeah. It took about 6 months, 8 months on that. That's all. So you're looking at a 3-month, 6-month buy stop, demo trade only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Fuck yeah. Just a couple little options. They can pay me thousands, probably 400%. I don't know, maybe 2,000-3,000 an option or more. Probably more by the time they're done. So yeah, I'll risk it. Doesn't matter to me at all. You just have to have faith in the system. When you have faith in the system, you got fucking an ace. You got 4 aces in your hole. You know the time, you know where it's going, you know when it's going, you know how high it's going. All we don't know is exact low. Do we care about the low? No, we just re-enter the option chain. Just keep buying them. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, I'm done. I got to go too. All right. God bless, guys. Everyone have a great weekend. Might be on in the morning. God bless. Talk to y'all later. See you on TikTok. Have a great weekend. Remember, the trading isn't what it's about. It's about the freedom the trading brings you while you're still here on Earth. So enjoy yourself. Life is short. God bless. All right. Good. TikTok's gone. All right. YouTubers got to run. Happy weekend to y'all. God